right, and welcome back to Luxury Jewelry Network, guys. My name is Bernard, and I'm here with Natalia.
Hello, everybody. So excited to be here. It's Monday. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend.
Well, I hope you all had just as much of a wonderful weekend as I did. I got to experience a lot of new things this weekend.
You did. And I'm sure some of you guys saw some of the video and photographic evidence of it.
Yeah, well, and it wasn't the highlight. It was just like a sneak peek at my weekend. The entire event was
Marilyn already knew.
wild, wild, wild. So it was fun. It was we got front row seats. Don't ask me how. This is my wife's doing, and it was just a lot of newness for me.
It was, and we definitely agree, Ginger. He needed a cowboy hat.
You know what?
That's what was missing.
You know
from
what?
Your experience.
You know what? It's just I had to measure my head to figure out what is my size. It wasn't one of those things.
Is that a thing? Do cowboy hats come in sizes?
Don't know. I got asked what's my hat size is. I'm like, I don't know what my hat size is. So
You
I
have
measure.
a size 7 head.
No,
No?
I don't know
Not
what
how
that
it
is.
works?
I don't know what that is.
Chris says they do.
Check the messages. Well, I'm checking. I'm checking.
We'll have to go back and look. See,
Yes,
see what was commented.
Yes. So it was a lot of fun, guys. But again, there's so much newness in the fine jewelry space. And by the way, talk about my mind got blown because of the amount of designs. I'm like, there's a whole realm of jewelry design that I haven't even touched yet.
Rodeo jewelry.
Well, I mean, you're walking around with these. I'm looking at people's belts. I'm like, forget the hats. I mean, belts was like, I'm like, what?
Like you would make belt jewelry, or you would want to like cast actual like gold buckles for belts.
So well, okay. Just to give you guys insight into my mind, I want to make buckles into rings, or
That
like
could be cute. Yeah, so make buckle jewelry.
buckle jewelry.
Yeah.
That's one, and then I can make those buckles.
Mm.
I think I can.
I think you can
I
cast
think I
them.
can.
That would
Yeah.
be pretty insane.
It's some of them were so amazing, and a lot of details, and of course, being who I am, I'm like, and it's kind of awkward. Can I see your the belt is right there. Can I look
I
at
don't
your
know about
buckle?
that.
It was kind of weird, but you know what? It was just new for me, and
I can't believe you
celebrating.
guys go to the rodeo without me. We were just talking about it.
Natalia
too.
was so upset, but of course, with her social schedule, it's
Yes.
I would never go out of my house because I have to wait for Natalia. But guys, welcome to the fine jewelry space where we can create fine jewelry together, guys. And yes, I want to do something with ropes, and I mean, my mind was just all over the place. I mean, just the horns themselves. I'm like, yes, I see diamonds, gemstones, enamel everywhere. I was like, wow, this is like a whole new realm of fine jewelry, and it was just so much fun to experience that. But welcome,
Such
Natalia.
a fun time, yes. And welcome to all of our new people and new viewers. We're so glad you're here, that you've joined us, and you're hanging out with us. This is Luxury Jewelry Network, where we do lots of fun giveaways, auctions, amazing deals. Today's show is all about custom jewelry. So you're going to see some of the fun designs that we did, and then have an opportunity to buy some pieces to make your own custom jewelry. So it's going to be a super fun show. Make sure you text our team. There's that number on screen there, 909-288-4422. If you have any questions or you want to chat with someone. And then you can also, if you're on any of our other platforms, make sure you go on over to www.ljn.live in your browser in order to enter for our fun giveaway prize at the end of the show.
Yeah.
I think
Great
that kind of
job.
covers it. And if
You
you
did.
like anything, make sure you go on our website, go to the chat in the bottom right corner, comment that you love it, that you want it. If you're interested in purchasing it, it's super easy. We send you a payment link at the end of the show. And that's about it.
Yeah. I just want to be clear on this, guys, so I can get my terminology straight.
Mm-hmm.
So cowboys are boys, and cowboys are also girls, and there's no cowgirls. And I'm confused.
Is that a lesson you learned?
It was a confusing thing for me, but I had to watch myself and.
Really? It's
yeah,
not a thing?
just
Did
saying.
you say it and someone
that-
called you out for it?
Not even gonna have that conversation right now. We're here to showcase.
I'll have to hear the story later, guys.
All right, we're gonna move on to Joy's things that I know something about, by the way. And what I do know about
Is jewelry?
is jewelry,
Is that
guys.
what you're saying?
Oh yeah, that I can talk about without getting myself into trouble. That
well,
is.
this is a pretty piece. What are we sitting off with here?
Well, so this is a again, it's a beautiful design. We're just gonna showcase that a bit. I know we have I know Maria's coming in with a tray of a lot of our custom pieces that she still has not come in here with. So I'm waiting for it. Here we go. Hi, Maria. Welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Good to have you with us. And Maria's excited to showcase a lot of the new designs that we made. And this is one of the pieces that, again, I collaborated with a friend. And just to show you a different take on 3 stone rings, by the way.
This is really fun. It's like a ladder, like stepping stones up.
Well, that's what a 3 stone ring is. It's your past, your present, and your future, and it is a ladder. Life is a ladder, and in your latter days, you have more wisdom than in your younger
Than in your
days.
younger days? I don't know if I believe it. This is a fun piece, though. I really like how much personality it has with the bright red color and then the waves of those white diamonds on top. Definitely a fun piece to be able to wear out.
Now, I want to add to what Natalia just said is not only are there white diamonds, but you can see it's white gold, but it's actually white rhodium plating. So if you move your hand up,
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
correct. So it's a yellow gold ring. It's a yellow gold piece of jewelry. And I celebrate this design because, again, I'm working on 2 stone and 3 stone rings. And this is kind of one of the first variation that you guys are seeing. And beautiful. And then Natalia's going to give us some of the diamond weights. I just want to show you that we not only just designed for our clients custom, what we consider for us is custom as well because we create a lot of new styles and new designs. And give us the details, Natalia.
So this one has 22 points in those white diamonds going down the sides, and then it has 199, so just under 2 carats. And are these garnets? What
Correct.
Do you decide? These are garnets.
These are garnets.
So it's
correct.
just under 2 carats in those beautiful garnets.
Yes, and there's a lot that you can do with this, of course, but beautiful styling in terms of you can do multi colors. You can have a different color for the different stage of your life. You can use a white diamond, you can use a lab diamond, and blue diamonds, cognac, and you guys know the drill by now. There's a lot of variety, but as long as this is you choose, hey, this is speaking to me. I want to celebrate with this, and the design is low. You see that?
Yeah.
So again, we're designing pieces that stand high, pieces that don't stand as high.
Which is different. I feel like we've done a lot of higher sitting pieces recently, probably because we've been on such a fun Amelia Gard sprint of fun new designs that
Correct.
this is different to kind of see that kind of lower setting that's
Correct.
just as fun and just as exciting.
All right. Well, this is a beautiful piece. Do we have a price on that?
We do. So this one today is going for $429, so under $500, under $450. You get white diamonds, garnet, and gold.
Correct.
Pretty crazy.
Yes, 14 karat gold,
14 karat.
beautiful design, and again, our initial design prototype. So that's how beautiful this is, guys. You get to be the first kid on the block to celebrate this style and design.
And are these lab diamonds or natural?
Natural.
Natural. Wow.
This is natural.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
This is natural. Now again, some of the styles that I do, the prototypes in silver, some in lab diamonds. And if you're asking me why, because I'm always trying out different concepts, different models with different price points.
Mm-hmm.
And this one happens to be 14 karat gold, natural diamonds with the garnets. And look at the price, guys. $429 is a fantastic piece.
Fantastic price for this. Also,
Yeah.
I love the way that the separation of that split shank, kind of the line, kind of continues down further in,
Yeah.
keeping them separate in the band. It's really
Yeah.
fun. Good job. Good detail.
All right, well, guys, that's available. If you're watching the shopping show, welcome. You've come to the right space. Make sure you move to ljn.live and register for today's giveaway. And if you're interested in any of these pieces, you just have to drop that into one of our feeds or you text that hotline and we will get back to you as soon as we can.
Absolutely.
All right, so going back to cowboys love a lot of symbols, and that's why I said the horns, the ropes, the buckles, the boots. We're not even going to talk about the boots, but I did see a lot of stars out there, and the star it really was a theme, very patriotic. There was a lot of American themes, I guess, throughout. Well, in the clothing, in the event, and I love the way the stars were represented. And we're working on a star for a client, and we just finished it. And beautiful design. One of the
Is that a diamond in the back? Oh, you're seeing it through. That's so fun.
Correct. And all of this is in inspiration by the client. This is, our team kind of guided the client into this design, but the client was very specific. And for me, this was a challenge because those points are really pointy, and I'm always leery about getting, doing pieces of jewelry that are that sharp. And this is sharp, guys. You can actually throw this. It looks like, for me, a ninja star almost. It's that sharp, but that's what the client wanted. They want something edge and edgy like that, and this is what it is. And I love how you brought that out. So we made that center stone where you could see the diamond in the back because they wanted a diamond in the back. I'm like, let's just open it up and you'll get a diamond in the back. And guess what? There it is.
Super fun. There it is. You see the sparkle, the shine. And you see, I love that there's like a pop of color in there. Normally, I feel like stars are all white.
Correct.
Like we don't really do colorful stars like this. So it's fun to have those alternating colors with each layer of the star.
Correct. Now, Patricia, I don't know if this was a snowflake. It looks like a snowflake to me. They were trying to. It's a different symbol for them, which is amazing. But definitely I'm assuming it's a personal crest, a personal representation, but it's a beautiful gift. And look at the special cuts on the emeralds, by the way, because this is not your traditional baguette.
Wow.
Yeah, by any means. So again, this is something that can I replicate this? Very difficult to find those emeralds in that shape. It would all have to be special cut.
That all kind of match like that too.
Correct. And that's what it is. Remember, guys, you're used to getting gemstones in pre-cut standards, but we work with cutters and cutting houses from mines directly. So we get the raw materials, we cut it based on our needs. And so if you have any special projects, any personal crests, family crests or personal crests, we can customize a lot of that for you guys as well.
Yeah. That's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
It wasn't my design. I think it was 80.
He
designed it with the client.
Yeah.
If it was me, I would probably convince the client to do another halo around. I would convince the client to do halo.
I would like that.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I would do that, but she was very specific words. This is
this
is what I want. We're like, okay, you got it.
Which I love, by the way. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
As long as you have a vision and meaning behind it, we celebrate that. As long as it's doable, then we will honor that. But again, it came out beautiful, and we celebrate that. And we celebrate all of your designs and all of your creativity. And we're learning. That's the big thing about this, guys. As a designer, as a design house, there's a lot of stuff that we've seen, and there's a whole lot of stuff that's ready to be created. So again, as Jane pointed out, the longhorns. Who knew there was a difference between the horns, guys? It's stuff that you see, but when you see how it's represented in the artwork, there's a prestige in the size of the horns, and but it was amazing. I'm just a very curious person, and I took note of a lot of stuff, but creating that fine jewelry based on what you're celebrating. And I could design a whole lot of jewelry that would appeal to a whole different group of people that I never thought of.
It's a whole
before.
Niche community, people who follow rodeos and are involved in stuff like that.
Yeah. It's a lifestyle. And so
this is a fun piece, guys.
This is a fun piece. Now, again, this is something that was in my face. I designed this many, many years ago, and we had a client that came in, and she says, I want to do this. And I was sad. I was so sad.
Sad
it's
that he didn't think of it first,
well, here's the thing, guys. I mean, it just, when she pointed it out, I was like, how did I not see that? And so it's taken me time. I think I might go to therapy for this one. We'll see how it goes. But look at this design. And in the studio, I don't think we brought in the...
bring the other pieces with it. But
the stackable rope designs.
Yeah. And if you guys recognize this is that kind of honeycomb piece that's part of our stackable collection. And you can see what the client did was take a whole bunch of fun, colored diamonds, gemstones, and just kind of scattered them throughout the pendant. And it came out so pretty. It adds a pop of color to this style that we don't really have with any of our other pieces, which is really fun.
Correct. And she bought these colored diamonds in one of the shows, and then it was so funny. But she told me that she was gonna come in. I already had like ideas, and she just like.
She was like, nope, I know
she
what I
blew
want to do.
mind. She blew my mind. So we'll see if she is going to take ownership of this or not. But we're going to take ownership of it, guys. The creativity of this is amazing. The simplicity, of course, the Dream Catcher series has been a big motif in our design. And this is just a whole new realm of Dreamcatcher that we can actually simplify it a little bit more and make it more accessible to a whole lot of people.
Make it more accessible and combinable. And Scott, I'm glad you're on here because I know we were talking about the stackable pendant series, and this is one of those new pieces that's coming out with the collection that's going to be really fun to kind of play around with more. Because now that we have this idea, there's so many other designs and setups
variations.
we can include. Yeah,
variations,
which will be really
100%.
Fun.
But hey, don't let us do all the talking. You guys as well. If you see this, you're inspired, and if you see a different vision, don't be shy. Sketch it, write it, talk about it, send a video. It doesn't matter. There are so many ways to. Guys, I have so many doodles and so many pieces of papers and napkins and.
Scattered everywhere. You'll find like some designs 10 years old that are.
But you guys can do the
around.
same. We are looking for inspiration from all of you, and see, for me, I would have just laid it right on top.
I know you would have, but I really want them to experience it as
so I appreciate Natalia. She gets that from her mother, by the way. Definitely not from her father, and I do appreciate that. But Lisa, this was an amazing, amazing, amazing creative design. So appreciative of your vision. And look at this, guys. If you're new to the show, if you haven't seen our Stackable series, once as I designed the Victoria series, I wanted something to go along where you can interchange a lot of the pendants as well. So I created a whole series of basically stackable jackets where you can interchange the inside, and some of them have diamonds, some of them don't have diamonds. We will do a show coming up on this series, but look at this latest edition, and we have Lisa to thank for that vision, for that inspiration, and she just did so beautiful in her insight. So I mean, guys, it's somebody's vision that we all get to not just to appreciate, but we also get to copy. I mean, and I have to say it, but it's inspiration. I think that's what a lot of the inspiration is going, I like those cowboy boots, but I think I could put a gold chain on the edge of it.
And it would be 10 times better.
And it would just different. It was just a different way to wear those boots. And this is a new way to wear this design. And just beautiful. I love the colored diamonds, by the way. And we can do this in so many budgets. This happens to be in gold, and these are the colored diamonds. Beautiful design, and I celebrate the piece, and I celebrate the designer of this piece. Actually, I think because I designed the honeycomb, can we take credit?
You get half and half.
Can we? Let's all vote, guys. Is it like co-credit or I'm just joking?
I think it's co-credit. It's like that in music industries.
Yes.
But with this type of piece then, so if someone wants to do something similar, they can just bring what gemstones they have, theoretically. I know you guys have so many gemstone parcels that you've gotten over
the boxes, a lot of the gem boxes.
Yeah.
Remember, guys, a lot of the gem boxes, we can't use 100% of the gems. And so there's a lot of you that might have extra gems. We can create stuff like this. I love that, Lisa. Yes, 50-50 sold. Actually, I get 25 because Claudia gets 50 of what I get. So it's, I think I just lost. I'm just so confused, but that's okay. But beautiful design, and you could add any color combinations, and we will help supply the rest, from lab diamonds to natural diamonds, whatever you guys like. just something for every budget, guys.
Absolutely. And those jackets too, if you don't already have the stackable pendant jacket, we can definitely get you a quote on those as well. We can make them in so many different ranges of budgets depending on whether you want diamonds and what style and what design on them.
10 karat gold,
we
14
can
karat
so
gold.
play around with the textures on the bands too. Like we haven't even done that yet with the
Have
jackets.
not done that yet.
Like we've been looking at all the like cheetah prints and new band styles that are
I'm
coming out.
right now I'm in a Western theme. So
Western theme.
I'm,
Okay, so what's a Western theme band?
I
Like,
don't know. The ropes. Have you seen
rope
the rope?
style. Yeah, you're right. This is basically rope though. We'll
Um,
play around with it, guys, but
yeah,
definitely super fun.
Well, the rope is a lot about the knot, by the way. And so there was a lot
Okay.
of focus on the knot. A lot of the themes that I saw had that knot aspect of it.
Mhm.
And I've designed some stuff with the knots before, but it's fun direction, fun insight.
Scott likes cheetah print, I would point out, so I think we should add that to the lineup.
Okay, there we go, Scott.
Or maybe he doesn't like it because then his youngest daughter would want one. But regardless.
Future designer. She
Future
is
designer.
a future designer for sure. All right, guys. So beautiful piece, and can't wait to deliver it to the happy home that it's going to.
Yes.
And that's part of the fun of what we get to showcase. Let me show you some of the fun pieces that we worked on. You know what? Before we do that, I want to showcase just the simplicity,
Ooh.
the simplicity of fine jewelry, and I'm excited because I want Natalia to try this on, and jewelry can be as creative as you want. There's a lot of uniqueness, but there's also this. This is a Monday afternoon piece for Natalia, and I love that you're wearing the nail that goes with it.
Yes.
Such
I
a
grabbed
cute
one
piece.
for myself, guys. I thought it'd be a cute pinky ring.
Look at that, and so there are times where you have simple pieces, everyday pieces, and this is one of them. This is a beautiful Australian opal, natural diamonds, 14 karat gold, simple design, and we're gonna make this available today for somebody at one price, $250, guys. $250.
What? You already said that this is gold, right?
This is gold, guys. 14 karat gold.
2 points in diamonds, 40 points opal. This is a size 7 currently, and you're getting it for $250.
$250, guys. So if you're watching this, you want a fun,
Wow.
elegant piece for everyday, guys. $250 is the price on this.
I love too how it's kind of asymmetrical. Like one side of the diamond is above the other side of the diamond. It kind of
Correct.
makes it feel like this flowy wave.
There's a wave.
There's a lot of motion.
There's a
It's,
wave.
it's very different. Yeah.
Yeah. So $250. Not sure where you got that pricing from.
You
I
know
think you're
what?
looking at the wrong numbers. but-
Well, that's okay. That's okay. 14 karat gold. Usually, it's the 10 karat gold is at about $295 on something like this. But
And this is
looking
14, guys. Let's clarify.
correct. And this is how we celebrate a lot of these beautiful pieces. Now let's move on to we're going to add some sophistication to that. This next piece is a pink opal with London blue topaz.
Ooh. I haven't seen this one. It's a fun combo of colors.
Correct. Now, it's not every day that we were able to showcase these color combinations and the
Mhm.
beauty. And so again, the design, we maintain the simplicity, especially when you're looking at something like this. But we added a lot of color, a lot of uniqueness.
Yeah.
A pink opal like that is not something that you see every day.
Not at all.
And this is something that's beautiful. You can add something like this to your collection. 14 karat gold. You have the blue topaz and the beautiful opal. And the price on this one, guys, is $395 today.
For a creamy, lovely, beautiful pink opal, $395.
$395.
And you get some blue topaz.
Correct.
And you get some gold.
Yellow gold.
Crazy. Such a lovely piece. I think this is very feminine, very fun. Definitely a unique piece. People would see and they'd be so confused. Like, what's this creamy pink stone that's on there?
Correct.
Like, you don't see this and you think opal. Like, opals tend to have, I mean, the look of this other ring that we were just looking at. So this is such a fun, different way to style one.
And you get to decide what's in the middle, and that's the beauty is, we have different styles, different combinations.
Oh, so
But-
you're saying, like, replicate this piece with different centers.
Correct. So I'll bring this back up in the next few minutes. I'm just trying to give you guys ideas of simplicity in designs and styling, because we're going to get to a main feature in the next couple minutes, and we'll bring a lot of these styles back up so you guys can enjoy them. But all
Wow.
right.
Yeah, and honestly, I would think that because the blue topaz here are so transparent, that it would contrast oddly with like such an, is opaque the right word there? Like an opaque pink. But I think it actually makes it 10 times better because it just really brings out the creaminess in the opal. It really brings out the, highlights that pinkish color. You don't even need like rose gold to bring it out because it's...
Correct. Even if you just did this in white gold, you're still gonna have that contrast. You're still
Yeah.
there's enough going on where it's still gonna come to life in a sense.
Absolutely. And this one was $3.95.
Correct.
Beautiful,
Correct.
beautiful. To get premium, beautiful opal and blue topaz and gold ring. If you're new and you're watching this and you're interested in any of these pieces, definitely just text that number on screen, or you can message in the chat, say you want it, you have any questions, anything like that, and we'll get back to you. Beautiful, beautiful ring.
All right, guys. Here we go. Here we go. So this is again, in designing, there's always there's a starting point, and what I try to really highlight to everybody is the starting point. It depends what you're trying to create, but anything that is on the creative side. So of course, I mean, if you're doing just a half a carat channel set band, the starting point is purpose, and the purpose is you want to just wear a band, you want to celebrate a band, or you want to stack the band. But for a lot of jewelry, it's the focal point is that center stone, that gemstone. And in this next piece, we started to look at that, and we get inspiration. And this is where we got that initial inspiration, which is a dragon egg. And it's a beautiful, which is a fire opal. That's what a dragon egg is a fire opal in matrix. And beautiful concept, beautiful design. And the client fell in love with this gemstone. She picked it up at one of the events that we had, and we've been working on creating a beautiful design for it, and a design that's simplistic, unique, but also very artistic, very creative. And thank you, Jane, for that. Yes, and we wanted something that told a story. And really, the story is the beautiful gem, how it comes to life, and then of course you have the outskirt of diamonds on the edge like that, which is a celebration, and then of course the back, the gallery that really holds it in.
Very fun filigree design on the back, and I love the way that it kind of feels like it's on a platform, like it's being presented with the with that kind of like outline all around.
Correct.
It makes it really fun, and then you have that kind of hidden halo design on the sides.
Exactly.
So it's like not drawing away from the dragon's egg color and the fun, but it's like wow.
Correct. Now we could have added colors, so instead of that white diamond bezel on top, you could have added more gem and different variety.
Ooh.
But it just the beautiful part about it, guys, is the stone. It just draws you in. Everything highlights that this is a fine piece of jewelry, and it just kind of brings that focal point into that center stone.
I agree, 100%. And I wouldn't have thought to put that bigger diamond on top with the dragon egg, because you would think like a stone this big, you don't want to extend it, add even more, but it really helps emphasize the shape and the look of it. It just brings up that elegance another notch.
And that's what I like to see is the value. Is it again? It's very prestigious. It's this is a fine piece of jewelry. because again, somebody doesn't know. You know, if somebody saw this, they don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's that big diamond right there. It tells you, hey, this is fine jewelry.
This is fine jewelry, and it tells you like this is it shares a little more into its value
Exactly.
because of that.
Which gets people to pay attention.
Yeah.
Which that's we need to help people pay attention more.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's my life's mission is to. It's to create fine jewelry, but again, look at the beauty of that. I love. Again, it's just the you know, I've seen the fire opal in the matrix for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Never thought to design with it, and
No. I never considered it like until we did that show where I first kind of saw it that first time.
yeah.
It didn't seem like it was really jewelry. It felt like more of those like rocks and geo type stuff.
Correct.
That we
because
used to see at the
you've
shows.
been to the gem show with me.
Yeah.
We've been there. You see a whole lot of range of stuff,
Mhm.
and it's just what is fine jewelry, what isn't. But when you look at this, at the core of the matrix is a beautiful, authentic fire
Mhm.
opal that is maturing and ready to come to life.
Yes, absolutely. And it opened up a whole new world of design options. There are lots of other fun stones that are like this, that have this kind of more rock stony feel that you can design with, that we haven't even like opened the door to.
Well, we're gonna.
Which now that I just
showcase.
looked left and realized you have some of those right there. Hadn't noticed that before.
Welcome, Natalia. All right. So I'm going to showcase some of the fun pieces, guys. So the first one that I'm going to bring up is here. We'll start here. How about that? This is a 3-carat 15. This is not the best, but all right.
Wow.
So beautiful
Okay.
design. And all right.
Beautiful, beautiful look on this one, actually. And I know it's kind of hard to see because it's not fully zoomed in, but it's a really fun contrast between the more transparent opal plus the matrix. Is that what you would call it? Like the matrixy design on the side? Or is the
Well,
whole thing a matrix?
Right. It's just kind of where does the matrix end and where does the
Yeah.
fire opal begin? Because you still see a lot of the, even on the matrix side, there's still a lot of color.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's on some of them it has less color. So I'm just gonna slide this in for a moment where you see like the matrix is in full view where the
Mhm.
opal is on the inside, but there are other pieces where there's a blend of both, and that's kind of what
Mhm.
you're seeing here.
Yeah, because
The-
it's kind of like you can see, guys, if you saw this piece in person, there's layers within the stone itself. So it's like there's a layer of opal, and then below that there's matrix, and below that there's opal again. So it's kind of a really fun build. Very unique stone.
Now, price on this one is again, it's in the $350 to the $450 range if you look at it on the wholesale side. And but again, we want to bring this material to you guys at prices that encourage and inspires you to add to your collection.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're going to start this one today, the 315 at 175.
So it's a 3-carat 15 for
Correct.
$175.
Correct. And it's
Wow.
a beautiful pear-shaped design. And by the way, guys, one of the things I just want to, as you're doing that, you can add it as a ring, but I'm also going to drop this in.
How fun! It could be another style to go into that stackable pendant.
Exactly.
That is really fun. That would be a fun piece to see hanging in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that we can do with this material. There's a lot of different ways to showcase it. But again, you have to bring your creativity and just, how would you celebrate this piece? And so 175 for the 3-carat, guys. Beautiful. This is a fun combination. It's not very easy to find
Mm-hmm.
because again each stone is so unique, and you'll see a lot of what we have right now. So I'm gonna make a note on a lot of this because I want to keep track of the
The pricing.
pricing on it. Studio, if we can bring just something for me to keep track of these, that would be amazing. I would appreciate that. So Scott, it's interesting. I do have. I don't know. It's. I brought some tanzanite, not to showcase. It was in the same tray, and I had Maria.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, and I had Maria
Oh,
ask
no
me. She
way.
goes, "Why are you bringing this?" I'm like, "I don't know. Just leave it in the tray for now." And so it's a partial matrix, but I'm gonna have Natalia try to showcase it as best as you can. These are
Oh,
not.
is this a scary
Yeah,
tweezer?
yes.
Very fun. I haven't seen these ones.
So Scott, this is the so with the tanzanite material, it's there isn't a the clear matrix is not as available in a sense because you'd almost have to by the time we get the rough material, they've removed a lot of the matrix. But you see a lot of them have that natural inclusions, which has that
Mhm.
matrix inside, and that's kind of what I wanted to showcase. I didn't bring these to showcase, but it's so interesting. I only have two stones that I brought with me. This one happens to be a 4.58, and again, the price on this is 450. I apologize. So it's about $100 a carat on this material when it's faceted like this. So you can pick that up for about 450. Let me show you the other design, just so you can kind of get a sense of.
This would be such a fun men's ring. I like the idea of making a men's ring out of something like this.
Yeah.
And you could do it either way, like put the flat side on top, even, or put like the more rounded edge.
Correct.
It
I've
would
done
be
both.
Really fun.
Yeah. And this is the oval one is I have a very similar piece that I wear in that oval design, and let me show
Wow.
you that stone. Put that here for Natalia.
Ooh. No, it feels like a lot more pressure picking this up on the platform where they can all watch me do it. Just gonna put that out there.
You got this, Natalia.
This is a hard shape, guys. I'm moving it. This one's wanting to spin, but you guys can get the idea here.
Yes.
That same kind of raw feel to it, but beautiful purple blue tones.
Correct. Now this one is almost 7 carats, so 6.84, and the price on that one is $5.95. Take $10 off because Natalia dropped it, but it's $5.95 for this one.
Okay, you guys would drop it too. This one has a weird rounded edge. It's not really flat to be able to pick up.
Can I get something to write with, please?
But you
Yes.
can see it has a beautiful shape, a beautiful color, a lot of depth to it. It'd be just as fun to make a ring or stackable pendant with.
Yeah, I love the. I wish I brought my Tanzanite cabochon ring, but again, it's
Mm.
something that I love. I celebrate that a lot. Beautiful design. And this one is again 6.84 for $5.95 on that. Now, Scott, you could send also pictures of a lot of the stuff that you're trying to match, and we will work towards matching that and giving you ideas of what's possible, what's available.
Jane, don't speak that out into existence. I might actually drop them all.
All right, guys. Well,
Super fun
so
piece.
again, if all of this is available, guys, if you're interested in any of these, let us know, and we would love to get you not just pricing, but on options as well. There's a lot of options that you can do, but we're gonna have some fun because I love to have some fun. I'm gonna have this is a mini dragon's egg, so this is a 1.27. So it's a fire opal in matrix. Here, let's bring that. So fire opal in matrix. This is about. Thank you, Maria.
Ooh.
So we're gonna kick it off. Yes. We're gonna do a quick auction on this one, and we'll start this at the $50 mark with just for fun.
$50 mark for fun.
$50 mark. So you can add a 1.25 carats. Look at the matrix on this one, beautiful. We'll do like $10 increments, and we'll cap it as needed. But look at that design. I mean,
Imagine, and you can add a halo of diamonds if you wanted, or add a halo of something to bring out more color, or just have it float like this in the middle of the stackable. It would be so fun. $50 only.
$50 only, and there's a lot. I mean, you can add diamonds on the edge, or you can
Mhm.
not add diamonds. So
Exactly.
there's a lot of beautiful pieces.
So $50 starting bid auction. What was the carat weight on this one?
1.25 carats, 127.
1.25 carat.
All right, we got Lisa in at 50. Do I have 60, guys? Do I have $60? Is the next bid. Remember, guys, this is a free gift. I mean, $50 is a free gift for this material.
For over a quarter.
One
One
and
and a quarter. So
carat.
over a carat. Why did that feel like a tongue twister? Over a carat in opal. I'm just gonna stop now. That was really hard to say.
Yeah.
That was difficult, but crazy deal, guys. We're at 50, looking for 60 as the
Alright.
next bid.
All right, guys, we're gonna call it once for Lisa at 50. I need $60 to keep the auction going.
Wow,
We have Lisa in at 50.
$50. If you're new and you want to bid, auctions are open to anybody. If you're on Facebook, you can bid directly in the comments, or you can go to our website, ljn.live. Just type 60 into the chat, and you can enter to win this beautiful, beautiful opal matrix.
Love that. All right, we're gonna call it twice, and I'm gonna get my gavel ready for third and final. I need $60 in the chat, or we are gonna close it. We are gonna close it for $50, guys. $50. I can't believe you guys, but it's a beautiful deal.
It's a beautiful deal.
It's a fantastic piece, and we have a few more opals and matrix for you guys as well. But trying to inspire all of you to celebrate this amazing
Material.
well, and it's this combination of nature. This is kind of
I like that combination of nature.
it's because it's the jewelry space. We celebrate fine jewelry, perfection in gemstones, and the whole concept of the matrix is that the raw material is not perfected, or it is perfected in nature, but not in the eyes of a lot of the cutters.
Yeah, absolutely. Very fun deal. And this is a great peachy color, Lisa. Orangey color.
So we're gonna talk some more about. I'm gonna show you some more about the opals and matrix, but I wanted to show you this piece.
Switching gears real fast.
Well, it's not too much of a gear. It's showcase. So we designed this bracelet for a client, and it's not an Olympic symbol by any means, but it's for me it's 3 circles. Now we're going to be adding a bracelet for the client, but look at this design. The client didn't want any diamonds, any gemstones, even though I was so excited to drop in a couple of them. I'm like, just because that's how my mind works. I'm like, imagine the space of dropping in a beautiful gemstone
Right there,
in
yeah.
one of the circles.
Wow.
But this is a tricolor, beautiful bangle bracelet, and it's half bangle, half soft bracelet. So the bottom portion is going to be we're going to just attach a bracelet chain, but really simple design. You can do the 3 circles and have a chain be the rest. But again, this is the client's vision. This is kind of what they wanted to wear, and we just brought it to life. And you see how the 3 circles are intertwined, and that's something that you can create and design, not just rings, not just pendants, but you can customize bracelets as well. And
this is so fun. We don't really do a lot like that, especially where it's like half and half.
correct.
Half bangle, half not. But
Correct.
with the 3 circles, it's so simple yet so elegant and fun as a style. And I know it's kind of hard to tell that it's tricolor. The lights are kind of covering it, but beautiful, beautiful design.
Correct. The rose gold interconnects the yellow and the white, and very fun design, very elegant. And that's this design, guys. You can design your own. You can create your own. You can take this and you can add to it. You can say, I want to do the pave on the middle,
Yeah.
on the outside.
Wait, wow. That would be so fun. I hadn't even thought about that.
Correct.
And the ways you can play with the diamonds to make your own design.
Correct.
Very cool.
And then you can even add a cushion. And so again, if we're looking at a tanzanite, adding a doesn't have to be a circle. You can make all three cushion shapes. So there's just a lot of ways that you can add
And play
different
around
layers
with a bracelet design
of
like
creativity
this.
for sure.
Yeah. Very fun. Wow. Very
All right,
pretty.
so we're gonna move.
So again, if you guys like any of these styles or these designs, definitely reach out to our team. We'd love to connect with you and kind of get you an idea on what it would look like to make yourself something similar, personalized to your taste and the way that you like to style your jewelry.
I love that. Well, this next segment, as we continue, is what my inspiration is, and it's as we look at trios and this beautiful bangle, it inspired me to put a trio of gemstones. And look at this, guys. This is a 3.5 carat parcel, 3 stones. These are all fire opal. Now there's no matrix in these. These are just straight, beautiful fire opals. You have your yellowish orange, your medium orange, and your reddish orange. In a 3.5 carat total weight, you can create a design of your choice, the beauty of something like this is that you can do a ring, pendant, bracelet. You can do a 3-stone ring. You understand where I'm going. You can take one and you can give your friends 2 of the pieces. Beautiful design visually as I see them. And the fire opal is amazing. These are the fun colors in fire opal. Price on this is $395. $395 for all three. For all three.
Wow.
So if you want to buy a parcel, if you're looking for 3 beautiful gems, and if we don't sell all 3, we can break them out individually as well. And so you guys can see what that looks like. Generally, you're selling the individual stones here on LJN. You'll see them anywhere from $150 to $200, and but beautiful value for all 3 at $395.
Especially with these bright, vibrant colors, you can have literally any shade and every shade that you'd want, just with this parcel. And I agree, Linda. Marquise and circles overlapping would be super fun. We can definitely make some ankle bracelets, Helen. It's all just kind of customized to what you guys like and what style you want.
And I love that concept of mixing the shapes in the having 3 shapes. I do that with different pieces of jewelry, but again, in metal, the way that we did the 3 pieces, you can do similar pieces where you're mixing shapes as well, and then you decide which one you want to dress up with diamonds or gemstones of your choice.
Because you can do every other, you can just do one, you can do the outside, the inside. There's so many fun combinations.
All right, guys. So we're gonna incentivize you to take the parcel as is before we break this up. So we're gonna bring it down from that $395. I want to bring it down to $365.
Ooh.
Yeah, $365.
$365. So that's making note. It's such a fun deal to be able to get 3 full natural gemstones. A little bit over 100 a piece.
Correct. All right, guys. Any takers on this beautiful trio? $365 going once.
$365. All you gotta do is type that in the chat if you're new and you're interested in getting any of these pieces. Super simple process. We send you a payment link. Bids are open to anybody. Just enter that into the chat or into the comments, or you can text our team on that number on screen, and we can reserve it for you.
All right. Well, let's break it up.
Let's break it
up. We're gonna do again. They're not all the same, so we're gonna start with the yellowish orange stone first.
This one right here.
Correct, and we're gonna do that one, the smallest of the 3, at the 125 mark.
So 125. You could do so much with this. You can make a ring, make a men's ring, make a pendant, make a stackable pendant. Save it for your collections and enjoy this kind of orangey yellow
Or
bright
you could do it
piece.
with rope design and then as a bezel set and then it'll fit the
Ooh.
Amelia. I would say that would be great.
Maria wanted to bring.
I mean, you could do something like that. You know what I'm trying to say? With
100%,
bezel set, because
yeah.
it looks really nice.
With this color, a bezel set would actually look beautiful. You guys can see what it would look like here. Has a fun rope kind of design band with that bezel, and you can just plop that opal right in the center and make a ring like this one.
Now this one has the milligrain on this side. It's 14 karat yellow gold. There's no diamonds on it, but it has that milligrain, the bead.
That kind of
Type
makes it look
style.
like it is.
Correct.
Yeah.
Beautiful, fun design, and that's something that you're going to be able to drop directly into your Amelia and get that center stone to pop in a big
Mhm.
way.
So fun.
It is a fun design.
So again, guys, $125 for that opal. It's one bid, one price.
Sure.
Question mark.
Sure.
One
Sure.
bid, one price. Just type 125 into the chat, and you can go home with this beautiful yellow opal. Right there.
Correct. All right, we'll showcase one of the other oranges, but let me take it out of the box so we can get the proper weights on them, in case somebody's interested. And then we have a few more beautiful gems to showcase. Now this next one is a 97 point. Now,
Wow, and
This-
that color just like shot up once you took it out of the box.
correct,
It's like
correct,
even more red than I thought it was.
correct.
Wow.
Very, very impressive color, deep.
Mhm.
Again, this is a premium stone. The stone alone should be in that $450 to $500 to find this color
Natural.
on its own. Natural.
Yeah.
Correct. This is a natural fire opal, beautiful piece. And today you can pick this up. It's just under a carat, 97 points for $195.
$195. Put that right here. Where's the ring? This. Put that right into that bezel setting. Put it into a men's ring. Put it into a pendant. Look how fun that would be. Wow.
Isn't that fantastic?
I love that actually.
And really, it's the simplicity of the design. You can add complexity and sophistication to the design, but you can also, on something like this, just enjoy the gem as is, and especially in that bezel. Again, it's not a perfect round, so you would need to be mindful of that when you pick the stone up. But very, very fun piece.
Very fun. So $195 for this one. You can just type that into the chat and then let's see, where does this one go? There.
Perfect. All right, we're gonna move on to another opal in matrix. This is a 4¼ carat, 4¼ carat pear shape. Another probably one of the best representations of the fire opal in that matrix.
Wow.
It's difficult to find this pattern. If I had 100 of these, I would buy them in a heartbeat. But the reality is, they're all unique. Each one is different, and each one tells a different story. This one does carry a little bit of a premium at the 4¼ size, and this one would be again $425 for that piece.
425?
$425, yeah, for the.
Well, and the contrast in this one from the white, from the matrix to the just orangey color, like deep orangey color, is crazy. None of the others really have had that same contrast.
Correct. Now, what you have to visualize with something like this, I don't have it with me, but and just maybe you can showcase.
Oh.
When you add metal and diamonds, and of course you can vary the metal color as you desire, but when you add metal and diamonds, you really bring the piece to life in a big way.
Wow. That actually completely changes the look and the feel of the stone.
Correct. And exactly as Jane said, the more opal that you have in there, and of course that sought after look where you have the matrix all around it is more valuable, because again it's all about rarity. How many thousands of stones actually have that look and have that pop, and you have to find the one that tells your story. You could love it, not love it. It's personal preference at that point. But the industry space says the fire opal is in the middle, the matrix is on the outside, so it makes this a little bit more valuable.
Absolutely. There's that smile for you, Marilyn.
So we're gonna showcase. I'm gonna showcase a few more of the matrix as well. Now they don't the shapes are not necessarily pear shape or oval. A lot of them are freeform. I just happen to recut a lot of them. So and the reason that I do that is just so that we're all used to seeing a traditional pear shape, a traditional oval. That's not how they come. I just want you guys to know that, because the miners and the cutters, they want to maximize the weight, and so I actually go back and recut them so they can fit in a lot of the jewelry. I have a lot of freeform ones as well, but this is another example of they're not perfect oval or perfect pear shape, nor do they have to be. So just FYI.
And I'll say with a lot of these too, as you pull that out, is that the cameras aren't really picking up the brightness of the colors on them. That they have these beautiful pink, orangey, red tones to them that aren't necessarily always communicating. Like, I would say this looks a little bit deeper, browner on camera, but live this looks very
fire
peachy orange. Yeah.
Fire orange, guys.
Which is crazy.
This is fire orange. This is a true hallmark to the fire opal gem. And again, a lot of this stuff, as we talk about, a lot of different gemstones on the shopping show, is that they look better in person.
Yeah.
So something like this, 2.84 is usually in the 325 range. We're gonna bring it down to 250. So if somebody wants to add this to their collection, this one is in the 250.
And you can make that pendant something similar to that pendant, something very different. It's really up to you, kind of like Dinah was saying. You can build jewelry around these natural stones that really dress up the elegance or make it fun in a different way for yourself.
100%. 100%. And that's a fun shape.
This is a very fun shape.
Because you have the matrix on one side, and the way that I would design this is I would contrast the pair where the matrix is on one side, I would add white diamonds on the other half.
Yeah.
So I would celebrate the matrix and highlight it even more by having the matrix be beautiful on one side and then white diamonds on the other side, which would elevate the value of that matrix component.
Absolutely.
And I think that would be a fun design where your eyes are pulling you to the white diamond side and the opal side, but then also the matrix is getting
attention on the
all
other.
this attention on the other side.
Very fun. I really like that idea and how it kind of creates that half moon shape idea.
100%. Now this next one is going to be a deal, guys. Who's ready for a deal?
These have all been deals. Let's see.
All right. And I hope you guys are enjoying this. So just want to make sure that the carat weight on it. So this is the the reason that the inspiration behind the egg is a lot of the what the dealers go after is gems that actually look like an egg, and Natalia is prepping that. So this is a 6-carat gem. Now it has the fire in the opal. You can see that in the middle. It has a lot of that copper, the copper tones, the spottiness inside, and then of course you have the matrix as well. And this is generally about a $700 to $800 gem just right there, because again, a lot of people want something like this. And today I'm gonna offer you one of my prized eggs for $395 on this one. So this would be beautiful. Again, I love Karen's comment. Off center would look beautiful on that, but this would be $395 for this one.
And this one's kind of fun. It kind of is heart shaped a little bit.
Where? Oh, okay.
Right? Very
I
fun.
missed
Like,
that.
like you can emphasize the kind
I
of heart
missed
feel
that.
of
You
it.
know what? I didn't even see that. I have to be honest. I'm seeing the whole egg
Mhm.
component, but yes, I mean, if you flip it that way, it does have
You
that
can
heart
flip it
shape.
this way. You can use diamonds or something else to kind of emphasize that
Yeah,
heart shape, and it
you're
would be
right.
really fun.
And it doesn't have the leopard spots on it as well.
Mhm.
I see that, Jane, as
I
well.
agree. The coloring of it, very much so.
Kidney, I don't know. But
I don't know. I kind
I
of
mean,
see it. Kidney
I
bean.
wouldn't go that far. Kidney bean.
Look at that.
Throw that out there. Why not?
Very fun piece. And the coloring, again, doesn't really communicate. When you look at it, it's kind of iridescent, kind of this shimmery, very fun, like rainbow opal feel to it. And then on the camera, you can't really catch that glow, but it's very shimmery in person, which is really fun. Jelly bean, absolutely, Scott. Especially with the colors in the iridescent part of it. I know you guys can't see that as well, but very colorful.
All right, so we're gonna do another couple of auctions to help you guys get inspired. And the next stone is a 4.5 carat, 445, and beautiful design. Now this one you can actually see a lot of the fire opal in throughout. So this is also very rare because you're seeing all of the orangey, the yellowish. Um, uh, it's not as see-through, but you can also there's the matrix, and that's kind of what blocks a lot of that. You're seeing the opal itself. You can see through it, but when you have that at the top, it kind of blocks a lot of that. So something like this is in that again 450 range. But guys, let's have some fun, guys. Who wants to kick me off with $100 auction? $25 increments, guys. $100 on this. I want somebody to celebrate this beautiful collection. Can you see if it fits into my? I brought this ring.
Maybe
No,
a little too big.
it's too big. All right, guys. Beautiful design. $100 to kick us off, and $25 increments on this. $25 increments.
Very fun style. And this one also kind of has that like 50-50 feel to it. But
And it matches your nails. That's kind of the strange part about this whole.
this whole segment, actually, all I've been thinking about is how my nails look like a dragon's egg. Kind of interesting. I can never do this shade ever again. But very pretty. Fun pinkish tone to that color on the side as well. What was the starting bid?
$100, guys.
$100.
We should have several $100 in there. This is a fantastic piece.
Mm-hmm.
And
Natural, real, beautiful, fun color.
Correct. Anybody and everybody could be adding this to their collection.
Yes.
And
And we'd be happy to help send you some ideas. If you don't know what you would do with it, we can absolutely help you custom design a piece for it. As you can see, Bernard is teeming with ideas over here. They should be, Scott. We should always revolve the showpieces around my nails. I think that's a good plan.
All right, we're gonna call it ones. We don't have $100 to open this up, so we're gonna. Amy came in with 100. Thank you, Amy. We have an open of 100, looking for 125. 125 is the next bid. 125 is the next bid. Don't worry about it, Scott. We got you. All right, we're gonna call it ones for Amy at 100, guys. I need somebody to come in at 125.
125, next bid on this auction. Take home this beautiful, beautiful piece.
Looking at 125, 125. Going twice for Amy. And we need a third and final bid. We don't have one. And close for Amy at $100, guys. Amy, congratulations. That is so much fun. You're gonna love, love, love this piece.
Congrats, Amy. Beautiful, beautiful piece on this one. Love the purplish, orangey, red, green color.
Now, guys, I'm going to show you some
Wow.
of the piece, just another piece on the more on the extravagant side, and of course it begins with size. This is a 10 point, so it's almost 10 and a half carat, beautiful gem. Now it doesn't have it looks like a pear shape, but not necessarily. It is a gorgeous size, and you can still see a big part of the matrix. Gorgeous fire opal, and I'm glad Natalia kind of mentioned earlier that these pieces are not necessarily, you're not seeing that fire in the in the orange fire, but I assure you, and I'll take some pictures and I'll drop that into the chat.
Yeah.
This is a crazy, crazy color. And something like this in that 10 and a half carat size with the matrix, if you can flip it to the back as well so they can see the matrix. Look at that.
Wow.
Now you see how that matrix comes through, but the fire opal side is still dominant
Yeah.
and still takes on that center stage.
And this one's definitely like more marble feel to it, like really fun. Even that white, even the parts that are that white part, like blend in really well in a way that the
Correct.
others were kind of more separated. It felt like a distinct opal and a distinct matrix, whatever. But this part, it's all kind of just flows together, which makes this piece super unique in that way as well.
Correct. And so again, the most important thing is you're in the 10 carat club, guys. You
The
get
most important part about this natural gem.
you get to join the 10 carat club. Second is you get to design a beautiful world class piece of jewelry with it.
So I
And-
think when you give a price for this one, you should include some sort of design credit with it. So
Okay.
you have to design a piece with this.
You know
You
what?
don't have to, but I really recommend you do because this is so pretty.
All right. You know what? That's why she is the smartest person on the air right now. So what I'm gonna do is, so the price is about 1,100. I'm gonna bring it down to 795,
Okay.
and I don't think I've ever done this before, but I'm gonna include $100 design credit. So you pay 795, and then you're gonna get $100 off any custom design that you do with this. So.
Yeah.
That's going to be, I'm going to write that down because I just don't think I've ever done that, Natalia.
Okay, guys, I fought for you. Now someone needs to take us up on it. This is such a fun piece. I think there's so many fun things that could be done with it. Whether you want to make it into a pendant, want to make it into a ring, want to make it into a men's ring, a women's ring, it really can work in any situation because it's a beautiful stone. And you're in the 10 carat club.
You're in the 10 carat club. And by the way, for my designers, I wouldn't be offended in any way if you ask me to reshape the stone. So because I do it all the time. And so I get the cutters and they see this and they tell me, okay, here you go. And I go, that's beautiful. I'll buy these. I have to first buy it. And then I tell them, okay, now I want you to recut these. And they're like, what? Why would you buy it? I'm like, because I have a different vision for it. And so if you have a vision for this, you can actually buy it and you can commission me to reshape it with you and to repurpose it to fit into a specific piece
Very
of jewelry.
cool.
Yeah.
And Linda's saying she sees a bracelet. I agree, Linda. This would be a super
Me
fun
too.
bracelet with this one.
Me too.
Yeah, especially with the size of it. Let's see. Can put it here with this. Imagine just like having it sit there. You can put it in a bangle or in a looser bracelet. It would be stunning. Oop, there it goes.
And that's $10
$10.
off.
$10.85, guys.
$7.85 for the stone. Now
Oh.
it's $7.85. What happened? All right,
What happened
we're
there?
not we're not at wheel time yet, but $7.85 for that stone. Now there is another beauty. I wouldn't even try to hold this with the tweezers because so
No?
this way we're not having to give another discount on it. But no, it's actually too.
Wow,
too-
guys. Check out the color on this one.
Now this one actually looks like an egg.
This one
And,
does.
and I would design a more of a cage design for this one because I really want to show the cage where the matrix on the last piece was a white matrix. This has the actual rose matrix in it and it's spotted. So this is probably one of the more sought after design shapes and colors 13 carats. So this is a 13.2 to be exact. And again, the price on this one, guys, should be about $1,500. Today, $995 for this one. So
$995. So under $1,000, you get a 13 karat fire opal dragon's egg. Super fun style. You can see how big it is on my finger too. Like, you can make such a power piece with this.
and
So I can
you
balance
you
it.
can do a power piece with this, and it doesn't. It could be anything. Karen, we're not gonna do $10 off. She hasn't dropped it yet. But what I will do is
Karen, don't call me out here.
what I will do is I will do another. I like that idea. I'm gonna do $100 a design credit on this as well. If you buy it for again $995, we will do a design credit and $100 off design credit on this. What a beautiful matrix. I you know what, I am gonna promise you guys to drop at least 4 of them into the Diamond Club today. So I know I promised that last week, and I'm very sad that I didn't do it. I took the pictures and
just didn't make it to Facebook.
didn't make it to Facebook, which I'm very sad about that. But today they will make it to Facebook.
Yeah, this one's really fun, guys. And even this one doesn't fully communicate the beautiful, crazy color in the stone, but it does show a little bit more. And you guys can only imagine then, like, how crazy it is live.
Correct. I will do a video, not just a photo of this one, because I think it does require all of the different faceting of it.
Very fun piece.
All right, guys, we're coming up to the end of the show, and I saved something. I don't want to say the best.
What are we ending with?
Well, I have 3 stones that have the matrix in them, and I'll show you all 3, and then we can sell them. The first one is a 1.58.
Ooh.
So this is one of the ones that I repurposed. So 158.
And how much for this one? 158.
I'm not gonna give pricing yet.
Oh, that's fun. Okay,
And
guys,
I'm
here's the
gonna-
158.
I'm gonna do the 163.
That's this one right here.
Yeah.
All right, 163.
And then the last one is a 131.
This one's fun because you kind of get, like, take your pick. Like, do you like seeing more white? Do you like seeing a deeper red? Do you like kind of a mix of both? Something that's more, maybe you're going to put that down. Something that's more transparent, something that's more opaque. You guys really get your choice in what style you like.
So we're gonna start the auction with this one, guys.
This is the 131.
This is the 131. It has a beautiful matrix around it, and 131 size, very proportioned.
Very, this one's actually probably one of the most symmetrical ones that we've shown.
Correct.
In shape-wise.
Correct.
Beautiful oval.
And the price. So we'll do an auction. We'll start it off at $100 on that with $25 increments. So if you want to add an opal in matrix today, guys, today's your day. I have 3 beautiful gems that you get to celebrate. So this one is $100 to start.
$100, and if you're new and you're looking to bid, everyone is welcome to participate in our auctions. All you have to do is enter into the comments $100, and then they'll go up. What did you say increments are for this?
25.
25. So it'll go up by $25 increments, and then whoever wins at the end of the show, we send a payment link. Super easy and simple. But we'll have to call it once for this one. I don't see any bids yet. $100.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the next stone. We're gonna pass on it. Next stone is the 163. We're gonna say.
Look at you! You found one that fits into the ring.
I found one that fits. I did have vision.
Will it stay? You did have vision.
I did have vision.
Check out what this looks like, guys. You have that beautiful, beautiful dragon's egg opal sitting into this fun setting, which they can get theoretically. Theoretically, you
not the ring, but the stone. We're gonna kick it off at $100 as well on this one, guys, and to see if somebody wants to add this beautiful opal and matrix design. This one has a lot more orange, and remember, guys, when you see the orange, it has a lot of fire. So the orange has a lot of fire in it, and a lot more so than when you're seeing on the screen right now. But you'll see it in the videos I'm gonna post in there.
In the Diamond Club, yeah, absolutely.
And then, all right, we don't have $100 open on this. We are gonna move on to the last beauty.
The last one has probably the least amount of matrix, the most amount of just kind of this fiery orangey color.
Correct.
So
This is one of the most sought after colors in this material, and this one will be one bid, one price on this one. It's a carat 58 for $199. One bid, one price. Again, this is a $500 plus gem, and look at that.
Especially with the vibrancy of this color, guys.
Yes.
And make a 2-stone ring out of this one would be really fun.
Yeah, what you have to contrast it with something. That would contrast actually.
Yeah. Well, I was just imagining a nice, beautiful big diamond next to it, but.
Yeah, there you go. As it should. That would look amazing actually.
Super fun. $195. Anyone looking, this is one bid, one price. Just enter it into the chat. You'd get a crazy deal on a fire opal and able to design a fun piece with it. It does it has that feel of Amber Kimberly. Kind of agree with that.
Yeah, that's a good call actually. All right, guys. That's our giveaway
That's not our giveaway.
That's not our giveaway. That's our show
clarifying.
for today. I apologize. That's our show for today. Hope you enjoyed your design journey with Bernard and Natalia, and I hope you got hungry with a lot of these beautiful eggs that we showcased.
Hope that it kind of inspired you to come up with some fun designs. Just wanted to pull this one up real quick so you guys can get an idea of what you could do with that. Those raw tanzanite that we showed earlier. This is Bernard's crazy tanzanite. I don't even know the carat weight on this one, but
correct.
It has to be insane.
Yeah, it's in the 10 carat club.
I would imagine. Here, you have to put this one on.
I'll put this one on. Studio, could we get ready for the giveaway as well? There we go. All right, we're not giving away my ring,
yes,
just
not
so that we're clear.
And it really doesn't look like it looked big on me, but on him, perfect. It does not look big.
It's not big.
It's not too big. Like it's a good
correct.
Size. We're
yes.
really like.
It's just under 20 carats. Beautiful
it's
stone.
Not about need, Scott. You don't need one that big, but definitely would want one. Such a fun style. So it just kind of gives you an idea, a visual of what it could look like to set tanzanite like that. But going back to our giveaway, what are we giving away today?
Well, we have a beautiful. We have actually either a beautiful gemstone or a pair of earrings. So we'll let you guys decide. We'll let the winner decide. A beautiful pair of earrings, or a beautiful gemstone. Let's spin that wheel. I'll put the gemstone on the platform. Great job, Amy, on claiming that. All right, thank you, studio. And we bless you guys. We bless the wheel and all the names and the families, celebrating all of you. Shanaz, congratulations, Shanaz, on this amazing win. We celebrate you.
Congratulations.
Make sure you message us
yes. in the next couple minutes
to claim your prize. And that's our show today, guys. We appreciate you joining us on this beautiful Monday afternoon. Join us on Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific time. But make sure you're RSVP. If you haven't RSVP'd yet, make sure that you do so we can have you in the system and you're entered for our big giveaway. And have a great couple days, guys. Thank you for joining us. Take care.
We'll see you guys soon. Amy, I'll reach out to you about that message as well.